Orchestra's 2024 concert. We are happy that you are here to watch us perform for you tonight.
We are the 7th grade orchestra and we have prepared 3 pieces for you. Star Dancer, Jasmine Flower, conducted by Miss Preuss with Mr. Lorenzen on drums and Miss Hoppy on the piano. Our final piece is called The Viking with Mr. Lorenzen on drums as well. Please enjoy.
Before we play our last 7th grade piece, I'd just like to recognize that these students have worked very hard this year, and they know that they have a lot of accountability, knowing the music, knowing the notes, and they worked just exceptionally hard, just getting along and functioning together, and it's very different than just kind of learning a new math problem. They have to learn it together all at the same time and get along and be nice and do all these nice 7th grade stuff. But they're doing a great job, and I've appreciated all their hard work. And I always have to remind myself this time of year that they just started in August. And they just put a lot of pressure on themselves to just be 100% every time. And I'm like, you know what? You're working hard, and I appreciate it, and everybody here appreciates it. So we hope you enjoy our last piece called Vikings. It's a really fun piece, upbeat piece, and it was a little on the harder side for us, and we worked very hard. So we hope you enjoy it. For those new families that we have here, every year at the end of the year we do a musicianship award, and this is student nominated, so the students in the class all vote for who they feel showed great leadership skills, had a positive attitude, gave it 110%, and it is no surprise to me who the winner is, and that is Mr. Lachlan here. So come forward for your certificate. Congratulations. And they've all worked equally hard. It's just learning new things is fun, right? Yeah, it's fun, okay? Give them one more round of applause before we get the 8th graders up here. Okay, and give us just a minute while we get the 8th graders down here.
We hope you enjoyed the 7th grade concert. It's hard to believe that it was just us 1 year ago. We were going first on this concert at 7th grade. Tonight we have prepared 4 pieces for you to enjoy. Luminescence, The Chronicles of Narnia, Ventus, and Seven Nation Army. For our pieces, Ms. Lorenzo will also be playing the drum set. Thank you and enjoy.
So the last piece they just did, that Ventus, that is an entry-level high school piece. And every year I try and push my 8th graders to learn one that's just over the top hard. And I hand it out and they get really mad at me for some reason and tell me that's not happening. And then we practice it and practice it and practice it and practice it. And then they're like, I kind of like this one, actually. And then we go to performing it, and it's just so heartwarming for me because they work so hard on it. Has a lot of just grown-up player things. As 8th graders, it's interesting. They go from beginners in 7th grade, intermediate, and 8th grade, and then they go off to high school. And suddenly they're in JV and varsity. So give them one more round of applause. They worked so hard putting that last one together. And we ended together, which was the plan. So our last piece is Seven Nation Army, and we're going to kind of do a school rock thing here. So we have Olivia back on the bass, rocking it out. Miss Lorenzen on the drums. And I guess I'm just going to wave my arms around. Yeah, so enjoy our last piece. In this orchestra, we did have 5 8th graders that were accepted into the Southeastern Iowa String Teachers Association Honor Orchestra. And they're going to come up and get their certificates whether they want to or not, Reese. Because we're so darn proud of them. So if I can have Reese come up. Madison. Zeke. It's okay, you can clap. Christian and Olivia, come up. They did a fantastic job at that honor orchestra, thank you. Before we hand out our musicianship award, we do have 2, because we have 2 8th grade orchestra classes, so there will be 2 awards. And I'd also like to thank our administrator that's here tonight from the junior high, Miss Van Krug. Thank you, Miss Van Krug, for being here. And also the junior high parents for getting him here early. So we have for our first winner, Chelsea Namachak. And our next recipient unfortunately caught a bug and is super sad. that he could not be here tonight, but that is Mr. Colton Tudor. So give him a round of applause in case he's watching. And give these guys one more round of applause before we get the JD.
Good to see everybody. Thanks for coming. We are the JV Orchestra. We're going to play a program I'm actually pretty proud of. It's an important part of the job to try to mix challenging music, stuff that they need to learn when they need to learn it, and then also the idea is that you guys like to hear it. And this is kind of one of the most varied programs I've ever done. I've been doing this forever, but I mean, it's pretty impressive. One of the important things to consider as you're becoming a more and more experienced musician is style. So this is quite the challenge. The first one you see on your program is a madrigal, so that's written in like 1580 or something, long, ancient. So it's got a very particular style to it, and I'm very, and I've been talking to them about keeping it clean. It's kind of proper sounding, I would say. I mean, that's my opinion. You may have a different opinion, but you'll hear it. It sounds very old and maybe a little bit quaint, perhaps, but, and then, we're not quite in chronological order here, but you'll hear that the music becomes much more complicated as we play the Badineri by J.S. Bach. He was writing more than 100 years later than the madrigal was written. So you'll hear that things have spiced up a little bit. And then we have the spiritual, which is the Deep River. So that's much more modern than both of those, very beautiful, and then followed by a modern piece. But yeah, just, one thing we've been working on, something to listen to perhaps, is just the different styles that they're going after with each one. It should keep it really interesting and fresh, and we hope you enjoy it. So for our final piece, our student teacher, Ms. Price, will come up and conduct, and then we'll have a short award ceremony after that. We had two of our musicians here in this orchestra that got letters, and neither one of them are here. Sorry, but they are Rylan Ball and Carly Jarrett are the two awards recipients. So, although they're not here, and then like the other orchestras, they all voted on who they think kind of, I don't know, I would call it the leader of the orchestra or someone who they think does a really good job. And it is Chase Lissette. Thank you very much. Would you mind giving them one more round of applause so we didn't have a chance to stand up and take it? And then we'll do Thank you. The Varsity will be right up.
Hello, everyone. We hope you enjoyed the JV Orchestra. We are the Varsity Orchestra, and tonight we have 4 pieces to perform for you. First, a change from our printed program. We will be playing Viva La Vida, conducted by our student teacher, Mrs. Preuss. Our next 2 pieces are our contest pieces for this Friday's large group contest, and they are Aspire and Incantations. Large group contest is hosted at Bettendorf High School. Varsity is playing at 4:50 on Friday, and the public is welcome, and there is an admission fee to watch us perform for our rating. We hope you enjoy them, and our final piece is an arrangement of Disney's Pixar movie and The Incredibles. We hope you enjoy them, and thank you for supporting us tonight.
Before we do our last piece, I'd just like to have the seniors stand and be recognized before they play their last piece, before we send them on their way. So Anna Sophia, give a wave. Anna Sophia, Brianne Duncan, Grace Gebert, Matea Kitchen, Eva, Grace Ramsey, Tabitha Skiles, Jack, here you go. Aria Webb. Give a big, big, big all around applause. Her name's on my list. I just got excited, and I'm sorry. Molly, you're awesome. Okay. So we're going to play our last piece for you, and then I will have some awards for them. And thank you for sticking with us. We know it's a long concert, but it's just so nice to have everybody display all their talents and hard work over all the years. So, Incredibles. Okay, so I have some awards to hand out, and feel free to whoop. So we have some letters to give out, orchestra letters that have been earned for our juniors especially. So I'll call your name, and Miss Lorenzen will hand you one of our beautiful letters. Good? All right, here we go. Stephen, come on down. Luis, come on down. Jax, come on down. Lucas, come on down. Madison, come on down. Abby, come on down. And Miss Vivian, come on down. Congratulations to those orchestra students lettering this year. We did have 3 students that earned an orchestra bar, so they exceeded lettering in orchestra, if you can believe that's a thing. They are hard workers, and they are just always first to help. And we have Molly Hill, who I did not forget. Miss Eva, our wonderful presenter. And bass extraordinaire Anna Sophia, come on down. Congratulations, senior. Honor orchestras, yes, we had those too. So first I will call down the CESTA students, and I'll just ask them to stand because they were also accepted into the Iowa Junior Honor Orchestra for the state level. So we have Molly Hill, just stand on up, girl, come on down. Alana Owen, and Charlie Tonner. Don't sit down, there's more. Okay, and then you have the state level certificates, which I know you were accepted into, but it turns out that's when prom is. So we have prom on the same night as the state contest, but they were accepted, and we're still gonna show them some love. So come on down. So that's Charlie Connor, Alana Owen, Molly Hill, accepted into State Honor Orchestra. And I think that brings us to our last certificate, but before I give out the Musicianship Award, I would like to thank you, families, parents, friends, cousins, whoever's here tonight, for coming and supporting your students and making them feel welcome. And I'd also like to give a special thank you to Mr. Lorenzen, Miss Preuss, wherever you went. She's over there. All right, Miss Preuss, our student teacher. She's been so much fun. She needs a job, all right? So hire her, someone, okay? Yes, there she is right there. Very hireable, okay? And thank you to our percussionist, Ben. And I don't remember Miss Poinset's name, but you're awesome. I had your sister in orchestra. And also Mr. Kanoki. I would just like to give him a special thank you. He is not going to be at North Scott next year, and he has been on this orchestra journey with us for a very long time. So special applause for him and all he's done for our orchestra here at the high school. Super appreciative. For our light and sound crew, for all they do, thank you. Much appreciated. And our last award tonight goes to Mr. Grady Kirst. Come on up. All right, did I forget anything? For once, what? Okay, good. You can go home now, all right? There's cookies out there, I bet. So have a great school year. The rest of the school year, be safe. See you next year.